Previously on the Critch Bulmers Saga.
There was also complete three force cars, and I think Critch did Vox. So that, and also, but he did skip Bone Storm. So if he did Bone Storm, wait, why did Critch tick off all the even missions? Critch hasn't done all the even missions. Critch didn't do Bone Storm. I think he skipped it. Yeah, take that one off for Critch. Yeah, Critch just hasn't done that yet. Doing all the cars now. He's doing the 10 traffic cars now, as is Bulmers.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Doubt that either of them are on unlimited.
I believe. There's only really one person who does unlimited FPS, and even they don't really anymore.
Guess it's not really too big a deal in this category if you don't get an 8, 9 pause.
Why would they do 5-1 though, original?
Yeah, why in 5-1?
Yeah. They wouldn't do 5-1 here.
Monster truck, they'd skip 5-1 though.
Now, is this waiting for a traffic car? Don't know why he didn't just get back in the long one.
I'm not sure either, but he did what he did.
Is he? Oh, he's going to get the ambulance now. I see. You can't just
yeah.
mission board though, Critch.
Yeah, I think we've all done that at one point, but it's a rookie mistake, honestly.
Yeah, good hit on here. Nah, this is a disaster. Yeah,
Wait.
I think...
Wait.
Oh! This is new. I've never seen this before. I mean, I'll get out, but...
That was a decent kind of backup.
But yeah, I think Bulmers...
Just driving into a pole,
can't-
as you do.
Obviously can't take the ramp. Can't? Oh, no. Oh, you can take the ramp. Oh,
Yep.
nice.
As long as you miss the thing, you can take a ramp.
Nice. Gotta be careful here with this reset, though, because there's a kid spawns right above you. So maybe I'll just go the...
Oh
Yeah,
no!
you picked up a kid.
Oh, he should have just gone up the ramp.
I mean, it's not too big a deal. Considering the lead he has. Or he's gonna go for these? Nope.
Oh no, no. I mean, I did mention.
No.
There we go. Smith did it.
No, I
game
did
it.
a smiley face. Oh, backwards performance, let's go now. Oh, it worked.
That was a really good race.
Really was.
I no idea what Critch is doing, but
Nice alien craft.
yeah.
Now to just get out of the path of the league.
That's it,
And
GG.
he's finished in 1:14:55.
5.
Hello,
ladies and
everyone,
gentlemen.
and welcome to race 6 in this best of 7 series. It's been great so far, hasn't it?
Really has.
Back and forth. Well, we're in the crunch times now with all tasks. Critch really needs to win this one.
Or
to
he's done
stay
for.
in. Yeah, he needs to win this to stay in the series.
Whereas
no pressure.
Bulmers has 2 chances at a match point here.
Yeah, Bulmers just has to get 1 of 2. But a long way to go. These are long races, these next two, so anything could happen in them.
Make sure everyone's got their popcorn ready. This is going to be a long ride tonight.
So, are both runners ready to go?
Yes. Can you kick me out when you're done,
Yes.
please? Thank you.
Bulmers, are you ready to go?
I am ready to go.
Okay. Axington,
Hello.
would like to do the honors.
In 3, 2, 1, go.
And they're off. So, Axe, who do you think's going to win?
Well, Bulmers has the momentum. He just PB'd earlier, but on the flip side, maybe he's a little worn out from Shah. Maybe concentration isn't going to be as fresh as, the first run.
Critch
So
did not run earlier, of course. No.
the issue when you've just PB'd is the next one you do, you want to beat it. So if Bulmers falls behind his PB, he might start getting a bit of mind game to himself.
We have seen that affect him at times in this series. Critch loads into Homer 1 first, so that crucial advantage.
Early game, Critch will probably have the advantage.
Higher FPS and generally known for his good early games, although he's balanced his game out more recently. It's kind of unfair to keep throwing that at him. He's been getting good at late games. Ooh, Bulmers doesn't get the vend.
I don't think
Down
that
16 coins.
that's not as devastating as ASM though. The
It's not
coin
even
routing
devastating in ASM. You can...
It's a reset in ASM.
I mean, yeah, but in like a race situation, it's not a huge deal. You can get something to make that up pretty easily.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, Critch has not split. Oh dear. This is a really long SMRT.
He must have failed and got score roof. It's the only explanation.
Oh, and he misses the school box, so now Bulmers is the one ahead on coins.
What is going on? Unbelievable scenes.
I think no, you don't go that way, do you?
So I see some runners like park to the side at the bottom of the stairs, and some go like up the side of the stairs and then be right there. I don't know which one's faster.
I guess going up like the side of the stairs makes it less likely that you're going to get out on top of the car, which loses a little bit of time.
The vibrations tickling my feet.
We have been informed that it wasn't the auto splitter that was the problem for Critch, it was Mormon's cropping. See how petty theft goes. Will either of them get sub 4 axe?
No.
Oh, a big call here.
I'm gonna say they both get one gets 4 flat and one gets a 401.
Oh, so you think it's going to be close still?
I think so. I think.
Oh, Critch hits that traffic car. That's going to hurt his chances. Bulmers about a second and a half ahead, I think, entering the pet cemetery.
Okay, so I think Critch will get like a 403.
Bulmers make sure to grab that phone booth there for an extra couple of coins. Critch still yet to get the lemonade stand.
Ooh.
Here's the big thing for Bulmers, his inhaler time. Critch gets a 124, Bulmers gets a very high 122.
122 is a 122, you don't sniff at that.
The question is, do these runners both do the same route, or do they have any slight differences? Oh, Bulmers hits the slide! Critch's car reset should net him what I believe will be a 402. Bulmers is lagged, I think he'll be a 404. Yeah, like Critch's a 401. No, 403 even. That's not how maths works. And Bulmers was a 403. There you go.
Either runner would get a sub 4.
Yeah. So they're both within a second of each other.
So, Mr. Lambton, who do you have to win this?
I'd have to edge towards Bulmers. I think he has a bit more experience in these longer categories than Critch does. No, the pressure on Critch that he has to win both games might get to him.
On the flip side, it could be that it takes the pressure off Critch because it's all of Bulmers.
True. Well,
It's Bulmers' to lose now. Like,
if
he
you
has
just-
to mess
yeah.
up. If you just play freely, Critch can pretty much play however he wants, and if he loses, he loses. But
I mean, yeah, but he could also just do the whole run in family sedan, and that's playing how he wants. He still has to play well to beat Bulmers.
their PBs are like about 3 minutes apart now, I believe.
Probably. Bulmers got a 215, I guess.
Yeah, Critch's
then
PB
yeah.
is at 218.
Correct.
Yeah.
But Critch's PB is older. Yeah, Critch's PB is 3 months old, so well, he hasn't run this in a while. It means that he's probably improved at the game in general.
He was on a break though. He's only recently come back and properly ground.
Ooh, Bulmers doesn't quite get smoothed the way I'd like. So Critch definitely ahead right now. Only about a couple of seconds though.
It's not the worst backup in the world.
Oh no, it didn't get out, which is important.
Not like anyone likes these things. Stupid like a buck.
Oh, Bulmers runs under the thing and doesn't quite catch the side.
Clean this mess up later.
It is possible to jump through, like, upwards into the platform to get back on top of it if you do that.
Not like anyone likes
It might be a low FPS thing, but I know I've done it on 200, so
We'll clean this mess up later.
200 is not a low FPS.
it's hence the 200 with the verbal quotation marks. Ooh, Critch pauses too early. Still slightly ahead going into this cutscene. But Bulmers does have his ESFA. And about 4.5 seconds apart, I'd say. In
Something
favor of
like that.
Critch.
It is pretty close still.
Yeah, it's very close. It's a basically nothing gap.
Oh.
The final category is going to be Cola Caper I Am.
I thought it was going to be all scrapbook categories.
Marge, that black van is spying on us.
You're so sexy when you're
Well, what happens is we're going to put a poll in about an hour and a half time, and then the chat decides who wins.
Piece of cake.
Oh, Pog, we don't have to watch the last like 50 minutes of a run.
And for the final, if we reach a 3-3 tie, we're going to ask AI Dungeon who wins.
Nice.
Take that. Coming through.
No, it's sandbox percent is the final handy. 12%, no one cares about 12%, it's all about sandbox percent.
Know that they are unsure if they will do 100% if Critch loses.
Oh, okay.
It all depends because I think it was asked last time they did a race, and they basically said if they have enough time in their schedule, they might do it. But if it's like a decided factor, then they might not.
All right.
So I hope that answers your question, Maya.
Mhm.
I just realized I answered the mayor's question very politically there. They might or they might not.
Axing turn. What is roll percent? Kick Otto into the well in Lisa. It's very bad.
Or you kick the NPC in level 6 into a well as well.
The NPC has a name.
But nobody cares
Critch
about it.
is, on the wrong side there. Can't even see. You might just have to skip these wasps and take it. Yeah.
His coins are low, but
It's all tasks. You can make them back easy enough.
exactly like
The Bulmers I noticed missed the trailer park wasp. In fact, you got a chance of getting a freebie here anyway. Oh no, it's gone over him.
Each love is like the best thing for coins in all tasks.
Critch
where you don't
shots
do
to
anything.
grab that wasp on foot.
Chest pain! Having chest pain!
Rocket car.
No, you meant to take that damage. Because you pick up this wrench here, it's just the fastest way to Nelson. See, Bulmers does it too. Well, it doesn't take as much damage. So actually, it doesn't have to bother with the wrench, but he does skip a vent that Critch got. Oh, Bulmers a little awkward on the turnaround there. I think he'd be very precise to line up away from it.
This race gives me bad memories of doing all street races.
This gives me bad memories of doing it in the Plow King against Bulmers.
Yeah, we both lost to Bulmers.
Dang. You like gave him a good fight, I just kind of went out with a whimper.
I was gonna say, at least you beat somebody beforehand, but...
I did. I beat 2 people.
Yeah.
Critch on his final lap, almost just about to start it.
The good thing about this race is the faster you are at this race, the better like cycles you get. If you're slower, you hit the bars on different turns. Whereas if you're going...
Oh, Bulmer's got to be careful, he's on one hit. Took a slight nudge off the school bus.
As long as he goes around the corner, you can, if you destroy your car here, you can run to the finish line. And if you walk to mission, you can end.
Bulmers?
Bulmers doing a alternative.
Yeah, okay, he's gonna do the bonus mission and the Ralph race before. Oh, sorry, Millhouse race before doing the Ralph race, which I guess doesn't really matter. It's just a warp either way.
Why don't you do the Ralph race, because it ends you up at a power plant and then drive to here.
I believe the drive from 1-2 to here is pretty fast. So I think it's you're still meant to walk to 1-2, even if you do Ralph race first.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
Don't hold me for that. Ooh, Bulmers into the gas station pole, and now he's smoking quite heavily. But yeah, their routes have deviated here, so they'll meet back up by the time they're going into Burnstorm. But it does feel like so far Critch has had the better time driving the rocket car than Bulmers. Bulmers seems to be struggling a little more with it.
Rocket car physics can be quite nasty.
Hey, I found my lost nachos.
Critch is now on his way to start the bonus mission.
Wow, I need a disco nap.
Bulmers having to take a weird route through there because of the collision on the wall.
Ah, he got the stand, Pog.
He's going to go for this in the car, so he's probably going to pick up hit and run here. Yep.
It's crashing.
Rather he didn't get busted because they both had a few coin issues
Sweet.
so far. All gets a little boost away by the police car. And now Critch is starting the bonus mission. Oh my gosh, the damage he took on landing. That's part of the issue with the rocket car. The hits it takes are big. He'll have to, oh, you can see in the distance the police car blew itself up. Yeah, he'll have to grab the wrench, I believe, before... Oh, he can talk to Millhouse and just restart the race straight away.
It can.
It's a viable option. Probably faster.
At a fine angle.
Oh,
Oh,
he's
no.
blowing up the car. Talk to Millhouse, it should fix the car. He'll lose 10 coins, but he can actually pick up here if he drives on them. And they don't despawn before the race starts. Yeah. Grab some of them at least.
Way to do it is start for a race and then you can get a good angle to drive into the French.
This is a pretty tricky race to do in a fast car. The turns aren't fun at all. Critch has hit and run.
Someone basically just...
Oh! It's hard to tell.
Someone basically
Oh, he's
just
missed one.
with Reliant Robin and just went...
Oh!
Yeah.
Got
Ooh.
murdered by the police car.
His coins are still okay though. It's
Yeah,
still
he's
gonna
similar
be...
to what Bulmers had at this point, but I don't know if Critch has already picked up, say, booty spot. He shouldn't have.
Even so, I think 300 leaving Homer 1 in all tasks is fine.
Yeah. I mean, he might even have a go at a Stonecrest 3B if he's lucky. In 1-7.
Okay. Oh, that was too easy.
Okay, Bulmers is now going to do the church race, so they're fairly close together. There's a bit of a timer difference.
Interesting that neither runner did Bone Storm first and then was able to do 7 in Rocky Car.
That's not the route, that's the Hundo route. You can't do that in
Oh yeah,
this one because you drive from Flowers to the Rocky Car.
Yeah. I guess walking to Bone Storm today is pretty slow. Gap to Bone Storm.
There's a fight going on in chat between Crimby and Greenie. Okay, I think Critch is slightly... Yeah, actually I'm not sure. No, I think Bulmers is ahead. Well, especially with that hit out by Critch. Critch still has a lap to go and there's 10 seconds in it in their timers.
Bulmers has kind of looking ahead us slightly.
Yeah.
They are whooping up at the same time. It's like 10 seconds apart.
Yeah, maybe 11.
Let's do this thing.
10, 11. At this stage,
Again, it's small amount. There's a long way to go. You've got, especially in this category where you have added issues like 5B and 6B, and some of the races can be kind of tricky. Speaking of kind of tricky, Critch is having a better Bone Storm than Bulmers here. Bulmers is not going to make the shortcut. Not like this. Critch with a very good Bone Storm.
It was like that when I got here. Nothing lasts forever.
yeah, that was...
Bulmers missed him there going for the 10th drop. I think he was trying to hit him from the side so he could turn around and make the shortcut, but I think when you're that far down it's not worth it. You should go this way. But Critch is back in the lead now.
Their coins are very similar, and both are above 340, so...
Oh yeah, there's only 12 coins in it.
Piece of cake.
Critch did not go for the Electoros, neither did Bulmers.
Is the Electoros faster?
I don't think it can do the reset. But yes, it's faster than the family sedan, technically.
Wait a minute. That was an insult.
Yeah, I think Bulmers is actually a second ahead too. I think I misjudged the times.
Bulmers was like...
Hundo, Greenie.
Bulmers was like 10 seconds ahead going into Bone Storm, and then
But me.
Bulmers had a bit of a mess, so...
So it's 809 for Critch. Bulmers, yeah, Bulmers is behind definitely.
Yeah,
gonna
that
be
Bone
an
Storm, seriously...
10. 1 second in it in favor of Critch.
So Electoros can do the 1-7 reset forwards, apparently,
Oh, okay.
according to the sheet.
No, I'll trust you. Well, I'll trust Bacon then.
I was gonna say I'm just going by Bacon sheet.
Critch gets Skinner escape.
Technically, we've already had the quote-unquote
Bulmers should escape.
tiebreaker.
The bingo.
Yeah, because we had the 6 main categories, and then bingo was added to make it so it can't tie.
You could use Electoros in Part 1, but the sports car is better. I think the Honor Roller might be better too. Because the Honor Roller's got really good acceleration. In fact, I shall check this.
Finding blood is easy. I'd make a great vampire. Hope this is enough.
I guess being.
Yeah, so when you do the ESS for 1-7, you'd go to Electoros.
Yeah, you wouldn't use the Electoros over the sports car. Or the taxi, they're both better. But yeah, I guess you could use the Electoros for 1-7.
Mo, do you have...
It's good to see they both have successfully started 2B and got the first blood packet. Some of the hardest stuff in all tasks is doing that.
Remember, yeah, muscle memory from weapons is driving.
First blood packet, hardest strat in the game.
And sound. Do you have any...
Fact.
Full speed ahead.
Can't disagree there. That's probably 100% true.
Give me a second.
Oh, Bulmers runs over the squeaky voice teen. So no, far away from his car. I think just try to get around the other side, yeah. Around the squeaky voice teen, but just hit him instead.
Gimme, gimme, gimme. That was totally awesome.
Night!
Perfection. Thy name is good.
Now on to 2-2 for Critch.
Energy depleting. How am I gonna get... No problemo.
Bulmers not far behind.
Sad day for generic characters and
If he is even behind.
So very
Pretty close.
tired. My dad will pay
I
for
think they're
all
about
the
even actually, starting the mission. Tied, maybe the Bulmers is fractionally ahead. No more than a second. Which on 200 FPS, Critch can comfortably make up during the mission. Well, not comfortably, but he can.
You mentioned earlier that 10 seconds doesn't matter, but 1 second definitely does.
Seconds start to matter more as you get later into the game. Once you get past the hard stuff and you're just on the final moments,
I play so many video games, I
then
can't
it matters.
shake.
But right now, there's so long to go that...
Well, as we said, there's about an hour to go until Andy decides who wins.
One does... I gotta work off my gut. You almost hit a person.
We have Critch here, just driving smoothly.
No, not too bad. Bulmers opting to be in third person as opposed to Critch's first. Did I say first person?
Well, that car was a bit awkward there to get revenge, but he maneuvered pretty nicely. I think if there's a car there, it means that there shouldn't be one behind the Krusty Burger in Vox, right?
I don't know. For a moment, I thought Critch was going to go for the new escape,
Nice driving, man. Millhouse.
but neither of them are. They're both going for the other one. Guess you don't really need to go for the new escape because you're not driving to a comic book guy. And will they get this reset first try? Critch does.
This reset is one of my least favorite things about
Too bad. Did Critch hit
Tired.
that? Okay, he did hit that checkpoint. Oh, Bulmers doesn't make the reset. A second try around.
And Bulmer's doing it very slow there.
Yeah, you got caught on the shake and rotate. It's not too much slower to go around the building than to just go up and then turn around because it's a very sharp turn that Critch is doing.
Ooh, Bulmer's.
Oh no,
Needs one
Bulmers.
hit.
Well, if he hits anything. Oh, I didn't realize Bulmers was doing that. No, he's blown up his car.
Oh.
Well, when I was talking about harder. Oh no, he's blown up the vent as well, so he's probably going to miss those coins unless he can get around to it. I don't know why Bulmers is doing the turn he's doing though.
Same, it's so easy. It's a bit slower to
Like,
go
you
around.
can go
that way.
right around the building, or you can. I mean, I get why he's doing it there to collect those coins.
Yeah. Now Critch for the first time gets a decent
This is
lead.
a significant lead now. He's
Okay.
gonna finish Vox before Bulmers starts it.
This is the first time we've really seen someone take a definitive lead.
Yeah.
Woo, nice one. All right.
I'm happy to report.
And the crowd goes wild.
Critch getting a taxi here.
Oh, that's
Whoa, wicked.
a little rough. Not the biggest deal in the world. Are you meant to do the Nelson race here? Is that the route?
Psych. 2.
Aren't you meant to do this later, like after 2-4? I thought you warped to 2-5, do the Nelson race, then main menu warp.
Yes.
Is the
I
route
believe
changed, or is just Critch got a weird route?
Don't have a cow, man.
that. Might just be right. Little road.
I bet Critch's route says Town Hall race for Ralph, and he's driven to the Nelson race, which is Courthouse. That's what I think's happened.
Probably yes. It's kind of confusing because there's 2 Krusty Burger races.
Yeah, I told
Hmm.
you. Rule.
Oh yeah.
That was
Yeah, it's down
totally
as Krusty Burger.
Yeah.
He's probably seen Town Hall, Thought Courthouse, and driven to Nelson. That's all I can think of. Oh, Bulmers does not get a traffic car there.
There should be a sports car.
Somewhere. Oh,
Yep.
there it is. Oh, come on, get in it. There you go.
It's not the nicest color sports car, but yeah.
So they're going to be desynced in that route for a while, but they'll catch up by monkeys.
I think the normal route is you do this race, then you warp
2-4.
to 2-4.
Yeah,
when
you warp back to 2-4, do that. Then you do 2-4, you warp to 2-5 because you still have the
Okay.
sports car.
Yep.
Do
then
that.
you do the race.
And Critch is now going to drive to Ralph
I'll never
race.
lose these love handles.
I'm pretty sure you meant to do these. Like, you can do this after 2-5 though, because driving to Ralph from the end of Nelson isn't too bad. But to do it here instead of after 2-4, it's interesting.
Judging by, I'm not sure.
Whoa, wicked.
I don't mind it.
What's my name? Booyah.
Yeah, I mean, there's worse things you could do. I'm just not convinced on the drive to Nelson at the end of Vox. That's
Yeah.
probably the main bad part about it. Or Critch is just a complete 5-head and he's got a brand new fast route.
The likelihood of that is kinda slim.
You never know. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt.
Oh, I shouldn't enjoy
Almost
this so
manipulating
much.
the black van so you can get dirt jump. Don't want to push him too far to the left, but Bulmers does it very nicely.
Judging by his splits, he just made a mistake.
Bart Simpson.
Well, I mean, as long as he gets all the tasks done. She has done all the optional ones now, so...
Children weren't meant to get this much exercise.
Oh, Critch is going for this strap, but that's not going to... Oh no, he's turned away. Yeah, no, he'll have saved a little bit of time there.
Nice.
Might make that jump a bit wonky, let's see.
Yeah. Whee!
Oh no, the traffic car got in his way. Just pushed him away from the black van.
Yeah,
That's unfortunate.
his splits say to do the Town Hall race and then do Barnum Fink and then do the Nelson race.
Yeah, I think he's read Town Hall, thought Courthouse, driven to Nelson, then realised
Yeah.
his mistake, so did Ralph race then. Just honest, it's not the worst route in the world. It's only a small time loss. Probably less than the dirt.
He was
Oh,
green
very
as well.
good by
School.
I say very good by Critch there to avoid the black van getting stuck. Because he should still be ahead of Bulmers, despite the dirt jump.
Hey, Sprint. Let's hit the town. Eat my dust, dust eaters.
Bulmers barely clears the jump, but gets a very nice angle out of it.
How about a hard one Time for some road rage. Bart Simpson style.
See if Bulmers remembers to not main menu warp after this mission. And just do a regular mission warp instead. And he does.
Great, now I'm
Yes.
losing.
Got some nice lag as well from the car smoke.
Ugh, my ovaries.
Which seems to cause really bad lag there sometimes. Like, I know I get, like, it stops my auto splitter from splitting if I have smoke there.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah, I don't know why it's so much more intensive, but apparently it is. And here's Critch finishing the mission, so it is well ahead. So he just has to main menu up after this. And start 2-5.
Has those at
He's still about a minute ahead after Bulmers failing for Salia.
I don't think it's that much.
fine by me.
Start to, well, yeah, about 3:10ish. 30:10ish, sorry.
Yeah.
I can't see Bulmers taking a minute and 5 seconds to start the mission from here. He's already almost halfway through the race.
Woo, nice one.
Final lap for Bulmers.
This is probably one of the nicest races to do.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
But a
It's
nice
not
little
as
3-5.
hard as the Ralph race.
It's just
Ooh,
mission
Bulmers
warping.
not main menu warping. Maybe did he go for
Okay.
the new 2-4 route and got train yard wasp then? Well, I wasn't looking.
Okay, it's about 40 seconds.
Yeah, 40 seconds. Maybe a little less.
They're not quite at the minute, but
Yeah.
still a decent chunk of his stage.
Critch gets the car wash freebie.
I think the best part about all tasks is you know you're just gonna get a free load of coins in March where you don't normally get.
Yeah, it allows you to like be a bit lenient on skipping cross-dealer and some other things.
Critch go. It looked like he was setting up a gazebo,
Nah,
but
he'd already got train yard and car wash. He wasn't going to go for it.
Did it. No problemo. Rusty Burke. I am the king.
I think the mad thing about like certain things is some things are like muscle memory ingrained in others. As soon as you change, the muscle memory just goes straight away.
I wonder if that's why. No, Bulmers did get. Yeah, didn't seem to have the train yard wasps spawn. Never mind.
Hi, Doc.
See which Monkey C route they'll do. See if they go for the new one or the old one. Critch bounces back off the hospital entrance.
Interesting. I see some people park
Problemo.
around the site, be like the other side, and then jump over a fence, and some people.
It used to be done, but that's actually a little slower. Okay, Critch just picked up the sports car, and oh, he's missed. He missed the one in the car park. I've not seen that before.
Oh, this is too
Correct.
He is going for the old route. I think it's because the way you ran the sports car was past it, and you just didn't think about picking it up on foot.
Yeah.
I believe
Sports
Critch
car
goes
monkeys.
through the
Kind of
fountain.
fun.
here before.
Yeah.
The sports car scares me, so I don't do it. I always take. I don't like. Here's the main thing I don't like is this sign. Yeah, Critch just doesn't even try. He just goes around it.
Ow, my skull.
And it's a bit worse for the freebies.
And Mr. Plow is pretty beefy.
Yeah. Bulmers is going to take Mr. Plow, and he is also doing the old route.
Totally awesome.
He didn't have a sports car spawn, so he didn't really have too much of a choice there.
What about the route or the car he takes?
Above the car he took.
The new route saves the second one. They're doing it SMH. Critch is going to opt for this wasp on foot. Pretty
Probably
clean
because
collection.
By the time they learn the new route, there'll probably be another new route. Out.
Bulmers does not get courthouse though. I believe he got a museum and gazebo, so it's not a surprise that he missed that he didn't get courthouse.
His coins seem alright.
They're fine.
Yeah.
Sort of tasks, they're fine.
You'll probably have 500 coins at this point and be okay in all tasks.
You might have to get Krusty Lou, but yeah.
Yeah. Still, Krusty Lou is fine.
I mean, Bulmers has both sides of this town hall he can go for. He's gonna go for this wasp.
Safe and sound.
So
Yeah,
at what point...
if Bulmers goes to the other wasp, he has about the same sort of coins as Critch had.
That's fair. At what point do they
Here's your last
level warp? So, oh, did he have a freebie there? He kind of
No,
got one of
he's just.
earlier.
Oh, he must have done. Okay, he started a freebie to go.
Must have only got one of the freebies.
Yeah,
which
so he
makes
must
the
have just
points a lot nicer.
outright missed courthouse. And museum as well.
whoa.
So if someone accidentally level returns, there is a free world record in the level returns category. So
I thought people had done runs of that more recently. I thought Vapor had done a run.
no, Spruce.
Yeah, I thought Vapor had done one as well, but
I think he got a 221, which
decent first car for Critch, 450.
Time for some room.
And the time's one. The next one, but he's got caught in the wall. It's gonna really make his life hard on car number 3. He's not going to get the main track. Have to back him up on this wall, and the traffic car not helping. Yeah, no, that's gone bad for Critch.
but it's true. Being did have to do a couple of coin grinds in all tasks.
I think I had to do one because I got busted 3 times. Yeah, good last car at least for Critch. Overall, despite the third car, still. Oh, hang on. When he finished this off. Come on, Critch. There we go.
Oh,
He's dead.
millions are dead.
Didn't even get the coins. Pretty good too, because the sit and run meter was pretty high.
That's better than our starouts from No Mission Warps race.
Yeah, but I had a better start against Sid yesterday, so. And Bulmers, despite having at least a worse time out of the second car than Critch, on for a much better stance than him.
Oh,
Uh-oh,
encoding error.
He
Oh,
spliced out the cutscene.
oh. Oh, Pog,
Amazon original, let's go. Okay, Bulmers coming up to the cutscene skip.
I can confirm Critch.
He got the cutscene skip.
He got the cutscene.
Let's go. Bulmers coming up to it, gonna go for ESS. Oh,
Wouldn't be too much
waited really late and missed it. I think he stopped just before the phone booth, and that meant he was too late to get the pause.
Yeah, it looked like he stuttered a little,
Yeah,
and it
slow
threw him off
reaction.
his rhythm. I think he probably expected to be at the phone booth and was just short, and
I wonder if the slow reaction was in reference to moving away after talking to Frink. His finger half slipped. Ah, okay. Slipped off the left stick. Who cares indeed? But Critch extending his lead now.
We don't have deflector shields, you know.
Yeah, good judge. Critch should be finishing the segment as Bulmers. And it's like, oh no, there's a bit more in it than that.
easy as pie.
We'll look at the segment time for Critch and then compare it with Bulmers. 129.
well, Critch is now green because in his PB it looks like he missed the cutscene, so he's now 32 seconds green.
I think there's about a minute 20 in it.
Loser says what? What?
Oh, actually, no, a minute 10, sorry. No. Yeah, minute 10. That's my guess.
.38.24 is when Critch finished 3-1.
We could just look at the timeout of part 1 and just add 55 seconds for Bulmers.
Sure, yeah. 38-24 is the 3-1 split, if anybody's keeping track at home.
Well, if someone's keeping track, but then not at home.
Then I'm sorry, I
Can't use that information.
Yeah. Gotta keep it to themselves until we get home.
Okay, I think they're about a minute 10 apart.
That sounds about right.
Rough range. We'll get a more precise number in a few seconds. Hopefully about 11. Critch on lap 4 of this Nelson race. Doesn't seem to have had many issues so far. Okay, 13 seconds apart.
It's a pretty good estimate considering
Yeah.
that's why we hire you.
Wait, I'm hired? Does that mean I get paid?
No.
Exposure. I get paid in exposure. Oh, Canyonero on the sports car and Critch's side had a bit of a collision, both smoking. Critch does finish the race as Bulmers starts it.
That could have been disastrous because they could have just, well, not disastrous, but slow because they could have just stayed by the entrance.
Well, they're a bit off to the side.
Yeah.
It's kind of fortunate they were going different directions, otherwise then that might have caused an issue for Critch if they were both just going across.
Yeah.
No, Critch is now onto 3B.
This is probably one of the most boring bonus missions in the game.
Yeah, the first few bonus missions are kind of this just drive back and forth.
Yeah.
5 and 6 are the interesting ones, and level 7's short and sweet.
I kind of like 7 just because of how short it is.
And
how
you're on
ridiculous
for parts
it is.
of it, so. Like,
How ridiculous the idea of it is.
Did you see
like
the Canyonero on Bulmer's screen? It was like going the wrong way, like stuck against the wall. I wonder if it's still there, or if it's moved. This old shanty's probably the best of the first 4. Oh, the Canyonero's got itself free finally.
Yeah, it just respawned. Oh.
So no one ever. Milking the pigs is probably the best.
I like watching Kinky Frankie.
That's fair.
I think when someone gets Kinky Frankie, it's a pretty intense, pretty intense. Whereas when
It's still good. It's still good.
yeah,
I wouldn't trust Greeny saying he's a pro at anything, not gonna lie. Unless it's hitting trees. That, beating a dead horse. That's what I'm good at.
I am.
Oh! Bulmers launched that ute into the air there with a double hit. Critch going for the ESS before talking to Millhouse.
Interesting strats there.
I'm pretty sure it's probably worth it. Greeny is good at quitting. Oh, Critch stuck on the sports car. And Bulmers barely catches the back end of that vend with the Skinner sedan.
What's your favorite bonus mission car?
Ooh.
So I think some of the cars are more interesting than the missions themselves.
Bandit.
Oh, Bandit is a good choice.
MBL's probably second. Clown car, hover car, World War II Jeep, Skinner sedan. Then there's a massive gap and then Cletus truck. Unsure on hover car, clown car, I could really go either way.
One car looks cool.
Clown car's fun. Really good at out of bounds. Very bouncy car. Critch gets boat jump, so definitely skipping Crossy Loop today. 10:54 here. And you still got Magical Roof to go, so these points are really high.
And he's still green.
Bulmers gets the gag, not going for the ESS.
Keep an eye out for Smokey.
Oh, I've just seen that Greeny was fighting with Grimby in chat. How did we miss this?
I just let it happen.
Greeny called Grimby a cutie. You can't just ignore this gossip.
Wow, you were
Oh,
Critch starting the Ralph race.
one, go!
we have a bit of light flirting here at Speed Simpsons.
Oh, Critch takes a hit into the corner, and that's bad. You've got to play it pretty well to get ahead of the Canyonero in this race.
No, I think here is fine. So what you do,
Yeah, I mean you can
Visit-
still make it.
in this situation, you pretty much just stay about this far behind, and then when you get towards the Bolorama, it will always take the corner weird after the Bolorama.
Bulmers does not get boat jump. But in all tasks, you can definitely afford to skip cross either on the 900.
So here you pretty much go across.
Okay, yeah, he has got the lead, but Canyon is fast. He can always catch you up if you don't drive well enough.
Yeah, but here the Canyonero will take a weird turn and then
Oh,
give
there
you
you
a
go.
lot of space. But it's pretty much what it does every time.
Then it speeds up pretty quickly towards the end, because I've lost the race in this last section, or being ahead. There we go. He does make it. It's one of the harder races in the run.
It is. I think once you know where the Canyonero will take like weird turns, you know when you can overtake. You just take your advantages, really.
Bonfire for Critch. Gets him a bit wide. This will work. It's a little slower than normal.
Human crickets. Seems like a four-wheel disgrace.
The side-on approach isn't one that I
No,
would recommend.
it's better than not getting the start. Bulmers did actually overtake Canyonero before getting to Squidport though. So very nice start for him.
I've seen races where Canyonero just ends up like, spinning out of the beginning, and then all three of them just end up in a mess.
I don't think that was the case. I think Bulmers just had a really good start. Got a very nice corner cut. I was just well ahead. Very comfortable race for Bulmers. Making me saying it was a hard race look like a complete joke.
Grandpa. I could sure use a pony right now.
Do you know that Orc no longer has a comm sub?
I do.
The time for action is now. Time for more gameplay. I go, girl. I'm gonna go.
Did you know that I have the Homer 1 Millhouse race NG Plus world record? I am.
Now that's what you call prestigious.
Yeah. Ooh, nice there by Critch, getting on the first street. Unfortunately, he lost his momentum. But it doesn't need to do anything here. Oh no, the traffic car blocked to Pax Sedan. It would have destroyed itself on the dam. That's unfortunate. Almost seems to... No.
Those were recyclable. Darn it.
Did gold bonfire Critch did.
So there's 31 seconds difference in their timers. So we'll look at their second timer difference. So yeah, there's a little less than a minute in it. So Bulmers has been making time up.
There goes my college money.
How was Critch's second car?
Oh,
Yep.
that's not quite good enough. It's going to turn out, yeah. And this is just a chance for Bulmers to make up more time now. Oh, especially if he hits off the fish fan like that. This is this is a very bad second car.
Okay,
he's salvaged it.
I need speed.
Can make the shortcut still. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was looking a little dicey there, but
Last car for Critch, hopefully goes better than the first two. Yep,
Remember to ground pound.
nicely done. First car coming up for Bulmers. That was a 233 split for Critch, I think I saw. That's oof.
Ooh.
Oof.
You remember
Very
to
good
ground
first car for Bulmers.
Lisa Simpson.
He did lose. Chris did lose quite a bit of time there, though.
Hmm.
About 30 seconds.
That was not a good split.
Strike one. Counterfeit designer jeans.
233, you can save 35, 40 seconds on that, I think. Definitely more than 30. Bulmers skipping that vent there.
Don't be alarmed. I'm
I don't think when else you'd get that.
Strike two.
I don't think you would. Oh, that's soothing, yeah. Oh, big launch up the stairs by Critch. Gonna go for the blocking strat. Yeah, this should work.
Maybe I'd go faster if I took my pants off. What do you think?
Bulmers looking around a 2 flat if you get to good last car. It's gonna ground pound it, so it'll be a... Bulmers, it's not destroying itself, it's pinned down.
Uh-oh.
Bulmers, you gotta do it yourself. Should have done, he didn't realize he'd got completely pinned, he thought it was gonna blow itself up.
He's getting a little GST there.
He was probably a criminal.
A little what?
PTSD from the not ground pounding the last car.
Alright. Who did that? I can't remember.
I did.
Oh, you did that, okay. Pretty sure you aren't the first.
Yeah, but it's not a nice feeling.
3, 2, go!
So Critch is now on the Millhouse race. It's before Fishy does, and Bulmers actually sits back here as opposed to doing any other sort of manip and gets a very early drop anyway. So honestly, oh, he's missed it! Bulmers, no!
Oh man,
That is a risk you can take with this strat as if you're too far behind. Especially on an early drop, you don't have a chance to catch up as much. Bulmers is having a torrid time out here. All that time save he just... Oh no, Bulmers! All the time save he got on Critch and Hellfish out of the window.
oh man.
He's Poe. He's Edgar Allan Poe.
He found what a harder than Karius did for Liverpool a couple of years ago.
That was... Oh fuck. That was 2018? I was at uni. I was third year of uni, that was 2018. I remember being at the pub and it was on in the other room. And I think I was in Southampton. I think they didn't like Liverpool because they would like sign all their players back then.
Yeah, back then, yeah. But,
Don't pay attention.
I don't think we have recently, but
Hello, Springfield.
I wonder if Critch Bulmer's meant to type PO.
Fish delivered to a happy home.
maybe he's Edgar Allan Poe.
I've already said that one.
Here.
Ah.
And I also typed it in chat afterwards, so it's like it's twice.
I was looking at I was looking to make sure that I was gonna say the guy's name correct.
Next time, watch out for nets. Return
Pop.
to the water.
Okay.
Well, we aren't on a dating site.
Was I? Bulmer's now starting the Millhouse race.
Could you imagine going on a dating site and being like, yeah, well, I've got a 145 in Xiaomi. About me section is just your shower SMPVs.
To remind me of something, probably.
Three of my cold-blooded friends.
Nah, I won't say it now.
Oh.
I'll tell you later if I remember.
I seem to be stranded. The time for action is now.
Okay, will Critch get faster mode?
Yes.
Looking decent. No, he's
Oh.
turned out.
Critch
Max,
made
you
a
lied to
error.
us.
Yeah.
How could you, Axe?
It was just a prediction, not a statement of truth.
It was an incorrect prediction.
Glorious speed.
I
I hope those were recyclable.
Yeah, it was still a really good backup though. Can't really have too many complaints. Oh, Bulmers gets the turn wrong at the end there, losing a little bit of time.
I feel like if you get a decent first hit and then get a decent backup, it doesn't lose that much time.
It loses barely anything. Nice pole climb by Critch.
Ideally, you want what, a sub 1 in Limo?
I guess. But I got 111 with the backup, not bad at all. 55.30 in the load screen. Yeah, Critch over a minute ahead, probably over a minute and a half ahead. But yeah, definitely over a minute and a half ahead. Wait. No, over a minute ahead. I forgot the time difference. No timers.
Yeah, Bulmers still has the rest of his missions to do, and then
Limo. There was also that 35-second timer difference. Donut truck for Critch. Hopefully gets a good one.
Where to next, video game?
Ooh, doesn't quite get the first that he wanted, but should guide him in still. Nicely done. Easy does it. Donut fire successful.
going for the Lard Lads Donuts. Not sponsored by Lard Lads, by the way.
I don't think Lard Lads actually exists. I mean, it probably does actually exist these days, but...
Probably. There's got to be somewhere which is taken up for promotion.
Why, did I win? I had no idea. Marge Simpson at your service.
Bulmers might have
Critch
been
is-
a little early. No, gets faster, man.
Just 0.8 of a second red. He might as well just reset here.
I must have saved a lot of time in that donut truck because he was far more red leaving Lisa.
He was 8 seconds red leaving Lisa.
Really? Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
far more.
Yeah.
Oh, Bulmers doesn't get into the car properly. Huge deal, of course. Just a few seconds. Oh, doesn't get first try pole jump either. Missing the last one. There we go. Second try. Oh, almost ran off the boat. Okay, so they are 47 seconds apart.
No minute.
A minute and 47, you're right. Yeah, no, it was 55:30. Yeah.
Oh, Critch not getting mountain coins. And
Oh,
no on
that's a
commentary.
DQ.
Will he get Bulmers coins for a little bit of
That was a late fourth drop. He had no chance to go for spam or pull. Oh, Bulmers got neighbours, but then failed the mission.
I don't think it loses that much time, right?
It's like 20 seconds, I think.
Ooh, that is a lot more crippling than I thought it was.
Bulmers just following Wiggum around this way. He might look to pick up. You can't do that in this mission. I was going to say he might pick up the Krusty Burger vend in the Frink place, but that doesn't actually work. Oh, but you could get it in 4B.
If you need it.
Yeah.
Sponsored by the Lad Donuts.
Oh, Bowman.
Moman pulling
All the strings. All
yeah.
the stops, whatever it is.
all the stops here to get a good sponsorship deal.
Critch on a lot of coins here. Coming up to buy inmate. Ooh, Bulmers was a drop short when collecting them on foot. Whether it was a miscount or a despawn or one just didn't drop that he expected.
I'd like to give Bulmers the benefit of a doubt and say it was a despawn.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do my best.
They're a mission apart and purchasing inmates though. Yeah, they are about 2 minutes. Maybe a little less with the timing difference.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a 2:10 to 15 split.
We could just check their timers, but it's like their splits on their whatchamacallit. Their streams, but I can't be bothered. Bad commentated we call them.
Critch did full one at 56.55. So
What did Bulmers have?
it was about 2 minutes behind.
Okay.
It was about the 59 mark. I think
it was 59 exactly.
Wonder I'll put these here.
Yeah, 2 minutes and 5 seconds right now.
Okay.
There's still plenty of time for.
Oh, there's a lot of places you can lose that time. This race is far from over. But Critch does have a good buffer.
Oh, Bulmers getting the Lambton point.
Very nice. Go Bulmers, let's go. Also gets a late fourth drop.
He couldn't get his own coins.
He doesn't go for them anyway. He usually goes for this mini grind. Don't know if he still will. He will. Okay. I'm not sure it's really necessary in all tasks because it's kind of risky, but
I like the gas station vend mini
Critch
grind.
doesn't make the jump all the way across, but he does at least pick up the last drop. Oh, Bulmers! Oh, so empty. Has to skip out on the corner box. Gonna grab. Oh, he's going for 4-2 school coins. Okay. You can always get them in like 4B and 4-5. So. Plenty of chances to get them. I guess there's an option.
I mean, here you don't lose any time.
Oh,
except-
Critch has to car reset to get away from the cops. So he's going to drive around the trailer park.
We'll lose him in a few seconds there.
Should be fine now. He loses a significant amount doing that sort of thing. Oh, and Bulmers misses the vend outside the Quickie Mart. We'll have to get that in Wolves.
Sexy.
Critch losing about 13 seconds on that split,
Okay,
which
that's what I figured.
Yeah.
Sort of range 10 to 15.
Sucker missions. So this is what it feels like to fall.
Depends on what Bulmers coins were buying inmate. Okay. 55, so a bit less than what, about I think 70 under what Critch had. Which is kind of notable because Bulmers did collect back of school already.
But if I recall correctly, Critch got boat jump earlier.
Oh yeah, Bulmers did miss that, you're right. Again, it's
And
coins
in
are
general,
a non-issue really.
yeah, I think Critch just has good coins and Bulmers just has okay coins. I think that's the main thing. As Bulmers missed the box there.
Yeah, I don't know if, I assume Critch got that earlier, but there's no guarantee
Yeah, I
if he did.
believe he did. I believe he did.
We'll find out later in this mission. Oh, Critch does not get the wasp.
We're coming up to about the halfway point of this run, actually.
Wolves generally marks the halfway point in any non-hundo category.
It doesn't quite mark halfway run here, but it's almost.
Yeah, I think it halfway's dragged a little earlier these days without a bound.
Yeah.
But it's still not a terrible estimate.
think here, like 107, 108 is about halfway point for these two runners.
Probably. Maybe a little more for Bulmers, considering the run he's had.
Yeah, but in general, I'd say like
Yeah. It's a good estimate. Critch just hanging back to try and manipulate. The alien car driving a bit slower. Good 8th drop. Hopefully the 9th drop follows suit. That might be fine. Yeah, it's fine.
yeah, it's fine.
It was close though. Very close to a 2-cycle.
2-cycle would have put Bulmers right back in it.
Yes, they would have been really close. Bulmers might. I think Critch should have been slightly ahead of the 2-cycle. Oh no, he lost time in 4-3. Yeah, no. Bulmers would probably be slightly ahead if Critch had 2-cycled. Not that that's the only chance to 2-cycle, of course. We do have 5-1.
I think 5-1 2-cycle is something that is very hard to get.
It's really rare.
Although I feel like when you're a new runner, it's easier to get it because you don't know. Like I got it twice in my first.
I think part of it is that new runners might be getting the town hall and stadium coins before the mission because it's safer, and then you're closer to the cola truck, which makes them go faster.
I'm pretty sure I got it twice in my first like 2 weeks, and then ended up not getting it since.
I had it like in my first run back after being on console. Well, I've nearly got it 2 or 3 times on the Speed Simpsons. I've gone close a few times. Critch is in crap circle. Doesn't look like he'll be saying anything in chat, unfortunately. Bulmers might. Bulmers has popped in chat a couple of times. Notably after missing Bart 1 cutscene skip and after the second sleuthing fail.
What does this have to do with the crap circle?
Oh, that's great. He's pointing me wrong. He's putting a seems good.
Okay. It was so long
I will
ago,
respond accordingly.
I have to describe it in sepia tone.
Crypt Redeems 200 gang. I have to back him up here.
It was sort of a cosmic kind of thing.
Where's an unlimited FPS gang?
Do you want to spend infinite donuts on that? Do you have that many donuts to spend?
I don't have infinite, but I have a few.
Critch has redeemed Team Blue, which is Bulmers. So Critch is backing Bulmers. Maybe he's not aware of the troubles Bulmers has had. This is 106.46.
I think a lot of runners cheer for the other person when they're in the run.
Yeah, it's just a nice thing to do. No 2-cycle for Bulmers, no even a trace of it. And Critch gets an ESS walking back to 4-6 to do the optional task. Oh, that was the speed boost. Unexpected speed boost at Greenbulmers.
Don't talk about speed boosts about Bulmers. He always complains about random speed boosts.
I forgot what time I said Critch.
Green, Wi-Fi, Bulmers, all tasks, strat. Yes, has.
Green Wi-Fi Bulmers. Yeah, that's my favourite strat. I don't know what the strat is, but it's my favourite.
Forgot the underdash there, but
Critch had 106.46 out of Wolves, and we can work out what Bulmers is when he enters the cutscene. Because it's plus 107.
I will say that Moleman has forgotten to put Critch's underdash in his name, so...
Outrageous.
Yeah. How do we know who this Critch fellow is? I only know Critch underdash.
So it's about 108.27 it'll be for Bulmers, which leads these runners to be a minute 41 apart. Also, is capitalized Greenbulmers when it's clearly not capitalized on his Twitch channel.
Ooh.
Yeah. So a minute 40, a minute 41 I think is the time between these two runners.
Bulmers slowly clawing his way back, but he keeps doing that.
Yeah, that clawback is mostly the 7-3 time loss from Critch.
7-3. You predict him a future.
4-3. But I hate 4-3 so much. I just replace it with a far better mission.
But now I think that Critch keeps making small mistakes, but then Almost keeps making big ones. I think that's the difference. Yeah, realistically.
Little. 6, 12, 1.
1, go.
6, 12, 1, go.
Behind me.
That's gonna cost me. Suck exhaust.
Bulmers is the bonus mission, and yeah, probably just a bonus mission to turn off the big time things, but maybe not even the full bonus mission. But...
Well, RTA, they are the length of that split apart, because so the exact same time into their current splits as each other. Oh, Bulmers not. Yeah, Bulmers did what I thought he'd do, just pick up the crusty big event during this mission.
March shoots into the pole position. This is just a temporary setback. I just polished that.
No, that's right. I always forget where that one is. I looked at the map round.
Bulmers
Nope.
go for that wasp.
No idea.
May as well.
No, Critch didn't, but Critch had like 100 more coins at this point.
Critch.
Oh.
Oh, you just mean on foot, yeah.
Yeah.
It's there. You may as well go for it.
The one on the other, the first one where Critch didn't get is slightly out of the way, and I think if you're on like 950,
Can Critch pick up a coin so I can see how many coins he has, please? Thanks.
Just do it.
Critch, just killing time. Oh, he loses time by walking into the car.
was he trying to get a coin there?
What? No, but by walking into the car instead of getting in normally, it delayed the game. So although the audio was playing from Millhouse's Countdown, Go came up later than on the audio, so he couldn't actually move. So he lost like a second because he walked into the car instead of walking into the door. Almost starting the Frank race. Yeah, Critch has 993 coins. That is a lot. It's more than Bulmers still. Oh, I don't know exactly how many Bulmers has. But it's not much over 900. Critch on his final lap now.
$997 coins there.
Bulmers, yeah, Bulmers is on less. We'll see here. He's going to go for more coins. 918. Probably a little more than 70 in it. Because Critch has picked up a few coins from Burns, as mentioned in this race. Oh, Bulmers didn't get a good turnaround to end this race. Critch moving on to the Ralph race.
The Nelson race.
That's what I said, the Nelson race.
I was just repeating in case anyone didn't. Yeah.
Yeah, in case anyone misheard me, I thought I said Ralph race.
I just go already.
Go back to school. Wow, is this car slow?
Oh, what is going on Critch's screen there? There's a big pile up. A sideways garbage truck. What are they doing here in Mont? They're doing a all tasks NLR race.
Yes. So it's basically like the ASM you tend to see.
Yeah, you have to do all the street races and bonus missions, and you're not allowed to return to a level once you've done it.
Correct. So You do. There is a category for it.
What that's LR.
It's actually on the Atari. Fortunately, they made a remake on the Atari. Nobody knows about it. It's pretty niche.
Slow and steady wins the race.
The link doesn't work. That's your mod.
What, do you
Critch, 999 coins buying, please.
Oh, didn't get the bingo square of having 1,000 coins here.
They had 1,000 coins at least, he's fine.
having 3 kids really
You know who I don't think's had 1,000 coins yet? Bulmers?
He had about 940 in Lisa, I believe.
I swear I used to be a better ladder.
He didn't go for boat jump or cross.
Well, he missed boat jump. He went for it. Didn't get it.
Just let me catch my breath. Yes!
Critch making short work of this Polar Wars. Gets the roof jump as well, very nice. See if he does the optimal collection here. He does. Collects the drop before the coins.
This'll be Marge's
Gets to Mr. Plow as well, very nice.
feeling. Oh,
Man knows all the tricks of the trade.
He is an experienced runner at this point.
I need a Long Island iced tea.
Veteran of the game. No longer top 12 in ASM though.
Yeah, 14th now.
Yeah.
Selling cola.
How the mighty have fallen.
Just a week ago, he was in his perch on the top 12. Then the mighty Mole Man came and slayed him.
And then Potato kicked him while he was down. Cola
Yeah.
trucks now for Critch.
Would
Is
he
he-
get-
Oh, he gets
yeah,
cold
he
scrap.
gets
Very
it.
nice.
Oh, but he gets away, but that
No,
should
that's
be...
not. It's on one here. Who cares?
Yeah.
Grabs his friend. Oh no, he was on 2 hits. Gets himself on a little gate in the hedge.
I was only doing any percent where I realized that the color trucks are actually really slow. Like they just
Yeah.
drive so slowly.
Their top speed's 80, but they have decent acceleration. I remember looking up a lot of mission cars during the Cletus truck race.
Because you can get like all of school roof and stuff before the color truck goes back to school in any percent.
Also, if you because you
Oh,
always miss
micro grinding. I
Although his
did
coins
miss
are
it. He
very
got
good.
micro grind.
Oh, okay. Rubber banding does still take into effect, so they go pretty slowly when you're far away.
Yeah. I thought if you were out of your car, you didn't have to.
Oh, I guess, yeah.
Good at this.
But it's going pretty slowly while you're in your car still.
That's fair, yeah.
Smashy, smashy.
Nice, Fox there is going to go for the freebie. Gets it. Well over 800 coins. Still got Krusty Bow to get as well. This is some pretty nice coins by Critch. I mean, I know it's all tasks, but still. Jesus.
Now where do I go?
It's going to be like over 100 more than you'd expect in an ASM run.
And Critch has gone green again.
Nice last track as well.
Nice girls. Finish right.
Oh, this has been a pretty textbook color trucks right here.
Just choose the car reset instead of looking backwards, which is the SMH in my head moment. But take what you can get.
Is it all tasks gold here is a 305, so I expect.
Oh, he's
it to
beating
be-
that.
Yeah.
Unless something goes horribly wrong with the Canyon Arrow, which you'll know it could definitely happen.
I
Very much sub 3. Bulmers just starting the mission. Ooh, doesn't get pole strap.
Will he get head strut?
Yes.
Yes.
Critch almost at 900 coins. 887 out of Marge. And 1:19:20 will be the split time. Bulmers gets in traffic on his way. And we'll see where Critch goes first. See what his route tells him to do. And how he interprets his route. Because we saw it in part 1 already. Ooh, Bulmers barely hangs on to get roof box.
666 coins before roof box. Pretty nice.
Okay.
I think that's the thing here. I think Critch has good coins, whereas, well, great coins, whereas Bulmers, his coins are still pretty nice.
Bulmers' coins are still good.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, his coins are good. It's just Critch's are insane. Like Bulmers, once he gets this freebie. Oh, he didn't get the freebie. He spawned the score specifically, but he'd have had over 800 coins if he got that when he leaves Marge, and he'll still be pretty close to it, I think. Critch,
Considering you don't
going
have to
American.
buy anything like additional in all tasks, having like just more coins than you would in ASM is perfectly fine.
And now here's the Millhouse race. Oh, okay, Bulmers just keeping an eye on the truck. Does destroy itself on the tree. Oh, you're right, Molman. Yeah, Bulmers went to spawn School Wasp as part of his Wasp routing, but he's already destroyed that Wasp, so it wouldn't have done anything.
Yes, he did it in 4-2, didn't he?
4B.
4B?
The one that runs on the roof.
Oh yeah. First, yeah.
But yeah, once he grabs this across the class, he will still be over 800. So they are 1 minute and 22 apart.
Bulmers is just reeling Critch in.
Yeah, he is pulling that back.
It was about 2 minutes and 5 after Donut Truck, if I remember
The
correctly.
last I looked, I said it was 1 minute 41 after Wolves. So he made up 20 seconds. And
I think Critch is making small little optimization errors, and
yeah.
with Bulmers, when he's making mistakes, they're pretty significant.
Almost. Oh, he does get the box. I thought he'd missed it then. Bulmers, I think roughly 80 coins down on what Critch had, not going for early American. So he'll save a little bit of time here, but lose that back, some of it back later at the cost of 30 coins. I'll say 80 coins for 1 minute 20. Oh, and 1 minute 20 is, yeah, that's a pretty good lead. Critch, the coal truck did all the damage to the car himself, so Critch couldn't pick up the spoils.
But do the coins go to a coal truck?
Sure, they go to the aliens, why not?
You gotta buy all of their things somehow, you know.
A torrid time, that's my answer.
Ah. Johnny asking the superior commentator.
Oh, you asked me. What are you talking about?
But you won the race, you are the best
true.
commentator.
Oh, Critch missed one of the Vens there.
Ooh. The SUV kind of just jumped into space from what I saw.
So, 2 cycle for Critch.
Somewhere a race where both runners got 2 cycled in 5-1.
I remember a race where both runners got 2 cycled in Wolves. Wolves versus Nostalgia in last year's tournament.
Looks like Nasa Pima Petalon is taking on.
Got the pin pals, that is all you need. Critch got Mr. Plow Jacket and pin pals in this run.
Very nice. Probably got something else as well that we missed. Or forgot about. Okay, well, I think we'll look at their timings after this mission. Actually, Critch will be well on. We'll be past Baby Man by that point. Red Bulmers gets there, I think. So maybe not. But we can't use like any previous times in this level because of the route change. Or route differences. And then we have 5B afterwards. So. 5B is probably a good marker point. As their times, because you've done a few hard things by then. Dumb hard things, to be precise.
The end of
72
that mission
points over.
1:24:56.
Yeah. I'd rather just look at their timeout of 5B, because that's going to tell us a lot more once they've done those missions.
At the
Run
moment,
Baby Van for Critch will struggle to get any sort of strat.
And oh no, it looked like he, if he turned like slightly sooner there, he could have pinned him against Wolbo.
Baby Van is very good at turning out from those things when he's done. He just spins on a dime. Bulmers, what happened? He missed the drop. He had to restart the mission. Oh no. I think that's what happened. He restarted the mission one way or another. I assume he missed the drop.
Bulmers. This goes back to pretty much the entire race where Critch is like opening the door a little, and then Bulmers is just fumbling.
Slams it shut.
Yeah.
Thank you all for coming. I'll see you in hell.
They are has. The Tundra intro is going to be wild. Critch hasn't had any huge errors, I can't think of any. It's just supposed to be smaller time losses. Kinky Frinky though, could change all of that. Oh, that traffic car won't help. In fact, it's cutting off the hospital entirely for Critch. No, he's got through. Can he force him round? He's more in front. So. He's in front of public car, that's it. He can try and go for a car park strat maybe though. Yeah, he didn't have the acceleration. Yeah, he had to restart.
Yeah.
Attempt 2.
I've seen Potato get him to the stairs of the courthouse where then he just got it stuck there and just spun around in circles, and it was funny.
I think it's has he got him? Oh, he's a bit too far to the left. Hits the sign. Critch has to restart again.
Critch opening the door wide for this, and his time is just ticking away. He got a 1 flat in his PB.
That's rough. Each restart just brings Bulmers a little closer. This should work. There we go. He gets him now. As long as you get in behind fast enough.
Yes.
There we go. Or is that a weird angle? So he's not doing loads of damage. Oh no, he's doing fine. Never mind.
To be happy that he's got him in a strat.
Yeah. You have to park a bit further away because you're driving to the Ralph race next. Was that like a 28:01 02, something around there?
It was a note too.
Yeah, I missed the exact number. I saw red and 01, green 02, didn't see where the switch was.
He lost 55 seconds there.
Surprised it was that little. A little on 1 minute split. Felt like more. Oh,
yeah.
Bulmers! What has happened to the Longhorn there?
The Longhorn likes stairs, is all I can say to that.
This is why I don't like the Longhorn. Okay. Bulmers can definitely make up some time on Critch on those, these 2 splits though. Because Critch didn't have a great time with either.
Kinda like the Longhorn, it looks pretty, but it's also like terrible at stairs. It's aesthetically pleasing.
Bulmers thinks he went through the drop that he
Ooh,
missed. Maybe we can get a clip of that. Because I had a similar one in my old NMW PV when I failed Wolves. I barely missed the drop. Oh, Bulmers is, yeah, this is, I missed the first part of this.
Pretty good. Thank you. Come again.
Critch was very smoky at the end there.
You can pick up a wrench before this race, or you can just start it and then restart it. To be honest, what I do. Yeah, Bulmer's struggling here. Even if he gets a good kinky frinky, he'll probably still be a minute behind 2 minutes behind Critch.
3, 2,
Oh yeah, no, I saw what I've just seen what happened. He was in first person, so it was hard to see.
Yeah.
But he basically like looked like
okay.
he either touched the edge of the hitbox or just.
Okay, that's
it was very.
what I assume had happened.
Yeah. As the 8th drop, so
Oh,
one just.
Bulmers gets back in his car. He's really struggling there. Well, the race parts, he doesn't have to jump on top to get in it. He can just, Bulmers, there's a bin blocking the door, he could have just driven into it. Oh, this is going to be awkward. He's not well placed, has to restart the mission.
Neither runner having a good kinky frinky.
I mean, that was his first attempt. Bulmers just had some issues starting the mission. This is a good chance though. Oh, no, he slipped a bit behind. Had to push forward to try and avoid the tree. He might try and guide him to the car park at a slower speed.
He didn't. Oh, he was in a good
it's not
position for the attempt.
Yeah, has to restart again.
Acceleration of a hovercar is pretty insane.
Yeah, it's definitely better than Cardboard for Homer.
It doesn't feel that speedy, but acceleration-wise, it just shoots off like a rocket ship.
This looks good. Yeah, he's got him. I think that was a bit better than Critch's, but there's not a huge amount in it. Good hit there. Making sure to back up to get some big hits.
Oh, this for sure. This is gonna save like 30 seconds.
So he is 240. 3 behind Critch. Which by now that is quite a lot because that's more than Apu cutscenes get. You need Critch to have some bad times. I mean, you've got like Armor Truck, Curator, aforementioned cutscenes get, Duff Truck, FMJ, 6B. Yeah,
You want
out
of
of
bounds.
You need Critch to go wrong in a few places, I think, though. And Bulmers needs to shake it out of his head. Whatever's plaguing him this run. Critch about to complete his final optional task, just this last half a lap to go. In fact, it's less than half a lap. He's back to missions, starting with 5-4.
So as mentioned earlier, like doing a full race earlier than PBing and then going straight back and doing another race, quite draining mentally to do.
Bulmers, especially when it starts to go this badly. Bulmers attempted the shortcut in this race, but didn't fit into the gap. Had to abandon it.
Last time I left this store, hoodlums put pornography in the Bible magazines.
You know, some people can just race, but like 4.5 hours of shower is still a lot of shower.
Never have I seen such a four-wheel disgrace.
Throwback to Kelvin paying Racer every 4 hours.
How many of us did you angry react?
Probably not many.
What is here? It makes no sense.
Bulmers starting the Nelson race.
This race starts off like quite interesting, quite intricate, and then just a long stretch just makes it feel weird. This stretch is kind of out of place for a race.
And yeah, in Hundo, there's a bit more to it because you're trying to not get your open wheel blown up.
Yeah. And then G plus, I guess. No, you wouldn't do an N plus one, but. But it looks pretty. Trace is nice. It's got like a Monaco-esque feel to it to begin with. Some nice tight corners. Then a long, swooping back straight.
Smiles on such behavior. Oh, I feel like a
I'll admit I don't really know the Monaco course that well.
The smell of fresh air is much more pleasing.
There's lots of tight turns and then a couple of straights and then some more tight turns. Some hairpin bends, few chicanes. It's on the ocean front, so you can see a lot of water by the side.
Oh, no.
Maybe was the gap between them increased even further since the end of 5B?
I am a lean, mean,
I'm not sure. The timer is 50 seconds apart now.
No, it's been out for a while, I think. No, I think it is just me. I think I'm forgetting how long 5-4 is. Why is Bulmers going the... Okay, Bulmers trying an alternate strat where he turns around and goes the other way to pick up that, or to hit that checkpoint. Critch
I don't know if it's faster.
Critch is skipping monorail points here because he just can't afford to. He's going to get this box though.
The box is right there, and
it's a little beyond the pickup. You can
I guess
also
it's kind of...
afford to skip the 4 drop boss pretty comfortably.
Yeah. I think the thing he's thinking now is like, will I have enough points if I miss armored truck?
Yeah.
It's good to... Oh,
dude, that's risky.
Oh,
I hope
get
he
him
can get
there.
back. It's falling down. He should be fine. So he can miss armored truck, but as long as he stars gazebo and courthouse, then
I think that's why he went and got our wasp and the box. So
can he get? He can't get back in. He's got to find a traffic car. Critch, you've got to find it. Oh, it's on its side. Maybe it might flip itself, but I don't think it's worth it. Grab a traffic car, get to a phone booth.
Oh, he's running
Just go
to
on
our
Fritz's
phone
phone booth. Yeah, that works too. That is a bit of time loss.
If you give me a ride, I will pay you
He's
a
what?
like on a roller.
I promise. Could I possibly get a
Oh,
ride?
other car. That's what he's going for.
But only if I can try out this new mystery layout. We'll either turn you into a chicken or create a tickling.
I guess
Bulmers
hover car is
struggling
kind of...
with that fence. Yeah, hover car is fast. It's compared to the car built for Hummer, it is. Give me. Where is it? It's slightly better acceleration, same top speed. Has
But
a
it's
deadly
a
carb
lot
from
more-
7. It can be
It's
a
a lot
bit
more fragile.
trickier and fragile, yeah.
I think
Yeah.
compared to a car built Bulmer, it is more fragile.
Yeah, it's got 2 HP to the CPFH's 5.
Yeah.
And only 3/4 the mass. But for the drive back, it was definitely the right call. Less inputs on the phone booth too. If you ignore selecting on a roller first. Go now. Don't sadly warp.
I am the victim of chicanery most fun.
Okay, good. Just a regular mission warp.
Sir, this full. Hopefully my store will not be robbed more than 4 times while I am driving around today.
Bulmers gets a good 5-4. I think they're only 2.5 minutes apart or so. So he's definitely made up a bit of time.
Clean up in aisle
This poo has been not good for Critch. He's now over a minute red on his PB.
Mostly from the baby van and 5B.
And never trust the snake. He lost 20 seconds there.
Your failure shames you. Yes, you.
Awesome to the max.
Baby van only lost about 13 seconds, whereas Ram Mistake there cost about 20. Kind of surprising that like going onto a side there would lose that much, and he gets armor truck.
It's because you have to run. Oh, nice. It's because you have to run all the way to the phone booth and get a new car, and he messed it up picking up Lana Roller. And you say he lost 20 seconds to PB? Yeah. I wonder if he skipped as much monorail stuff in his PB as well, so he might have lost more than 20.
Oh, yeah,
For
that's
the
true.
car shoot. Hard to tell.
Probably lost more like 25.
Sure. See what Bulmers opts to get here on the monorail.
Service could this be to the community?
He doesn't have as many coins as Critch did. I wonder if he'll actually skip anything.
At this point, you don't tend to get that many extra coins compared to ASM. Most of your like extra coins come in March.
Yeah, because of 4B school roof.
Yeah. Critch escaping kind of nicely.
Bulmers will have similar coins to Critch now once he picks up this stairs wasp. They both had in the 460s. Okay, Bulmers is a
Hopefully-
little short, but
Got a nice park, hopefully.
okay, just Curator now for Critch left in this level, and the cutscene skip. On 200, so we of course should go for first person mashing strats. Clearly the best.
If you're gonna be down on unlimited, it can be down on 200.
Oh, Critch stuck on the side of the gazebo, I think. Has to give up. Gonna go for a fast Curator. Definitely points to avoid that. Yeah, it's gonna be fine. Oh, gets him!
Oh, let's go.
Barely got him in there, but gets behind him nice. And blows him up. 47-second split. He's mashing, and he gets it. Well, well, well. A very clean ending to Apu for Critch. And he's going to start with 6-1. Which is the route after all.
He's now only like 25 seconds red, so he saved a lot of time at the end there.
And that's done, yeah.
Oh, School Bus is being School Bus. Silent Johnny is rooting for pretty much anyone but for runners.
Bring it on. Whee!
Oh, don't exit program!
I hope that was expensive.
Eventually quits the main menu. Bait. Yeah, okay, Bulmers. Sure.
Have we ever had someone accidentally just quit to main menu?
I,
I hope this car
well,
will take it.
probably, but do you mean exit program?
Yeah, every time.
I believe that's happened. Or abort happened. Or oh, one of us will get it. Abort happens because I don't pronounce the T, so it's just abort.
Or
Abort.
And the crowd goes wild.
in a lot of words, T is so like aggressive. If it's not like part of your natural accent, T is just aggressive.
Abort.
Barney, we're
What?
no problemo.
Abort.
Yeah. Just an aggressive.
If I didn't
So-
play so many video games, I'd be in better shape.
Say bought. Bought.
Let's roll! Jump to light speed!
Oh, Bulmers getting his stand there.
Few extra coins. Can't hurt.
Coins have caught up massively.
You did, Norman. You did spell out horribly.
I blame his computer navigation system. Aw, loser!
Just wait around for the truck to finish destroying itself. There we go. So I think it's a little more than 3 minutes in it now.
Alright! That was totally awesome! Love it.
Critch has not collected bought yet. I didn't see.
Yeah, he did. That's why we
Did he?
posted bought and Boston bought.
3, 2, 1! Oh, this is too cool for school.
I thought I saw it still there.
I don't know. Maybe it was still there. He's on. We can see it during this race, so. So he's gone over it twice. Okay.
We've
Oh, it's just
been
sudden,
baited.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, the Bulmers, get behind him! No,
Yeah, he's
no,
still-
that's not gonna work.
Cost $900.
Gets a lot of
He's
damage
got
at least.
most of the damage. Yeah.
Honestly, doesn't need a stack. You just try and push him into a wall somewhere and get one more hit. Like here. Oh, he's only clipped it.
He's got 664 coins, however.
Wow, that's a lot. Needs cutscene skip though.
Does.
Going to mash. Oh, jicked it. Little late, but gets it.
Silent Johnny baits people with a bot again.
Should just time him out if he keeps doing it. Kappa. Critch. Oh, gets it. Let's go.
Let's go.
Gets one of. Oh, yeah, we'll get this speech box. Leaves the other one for the police. Well, you can get this by going on the other way and car resetting after you collect it. Puts you in the planet height roof. Kind of a little fine on this timer. There's plenty left, but. And first time bought for Bulmers.
Alright, that was
Oh,
so cool.
obviously he is the better runner, getting it straight away.
Yeah.
So,
I didn't do it.
in game time, they pretty much got it at exactly the same time.
Before.
It must be even.
Hey, Nelson.
Sure.
3,
Sounds good enough to me.
1, whoa! Hey, you were supposed to eat my dust.
Bulmers buying Globex here. Not gonna lie, I missed the old task route that did 6B first, and you did Bandit for a couple of the races. It's probably before your time, Max.
Yeah, I'm not a boomer.
Just an IRL boomer, not a sharp boomer.
Pretty much, but you know.
It was Critch smoking a little there when you look.
Yeah, he was a little smoky. I think the interesting thing is playing this in the Ferrari is so nice. Slower, but the Ferrari handles so much nicer.
Hmm. Then what?
Globex for this race, because in all street races you have to do it in Ferini.
Maybe a little nicer, but I think it's worth it with the Globex. Just get used to it forehead.
Oh yeah, it's just the Ferini sticks to a road. Handling is so nice in it.
The bounciness of Globex does tend to lead to a couple of speed boosts. Extra. Anyway, race is done. On to 6-3 for Critch now. Oh, when Bulmers hits the log machine, car resets before getting crushed at least.
You got it. Gotta work off my gut.
Bulmers and Critch on the same bit of road at the same time. Unfortunately, 2 splits apart. But oh well.
Still time.
As it stands, we are heading towards a Hundo race at an unspecified date. Bulmers are smoking pretty bad for lap 1 here. You do take quite a bit of damage off the jump in this car, in this race. There's a wrench on the beach he hasn't gone for.
It might come back to haunt him there. Shouldn't, but
It's risky because you take a lot of damage on that landing.
Dust eaters.
He'll probably be during like the second half of the next lap, or of this lap, sorry, on 1 hit. It's like you have the option, you can go around the back of Krusty Burger and pick up that wrench as well. But he's just going to go for it as is. It makes it, okay, didn't take too much damage on that landing. Went a bit slower.
smart choice, really.
I just had it detailed.
Critch is doing this mission pretty textbook.
Comfortably done. Hello.
So he is leading Frink to the observatory, and you know the mission is to follow Frink to see where he's going.
Terrible.
Yeah. Imagine.
Yeah. Oh, has to pause and pause to see where he is. And he's going to do 6-4 first, okay. We'll come back to the Ralph race later, probably after this mission.
Fine by me.
I think this is the optimal way to do it, though.
Is there any real differences in doing race before or after?
Yes. I think if you do the race first, you're kind of standing around Ralph waiting for a moment, but if you do the mission first, you can use the mission complete time to get closer to Frink. Oh! 70s on Bulmer screen just ramped up off the barrier a bit. Got some nice air. It's been a very quick drive by Critch. Can he get the strat to go with it? Good speed out the corner and gets the strat.
Nice.
Damn automatic transmission.
The taffy shot. I believe it's a type of candy.
Correct. That's a chewy one. I think it might be similar to toffee. I'm not sure. Let me Google taffy. Oh, that's not taffy.
If I show this laser gun to Krusty, he'll have to believe me.
Is it called in England? UK.
You and me are
We call them chews or fruit chews, apparently. Oh, so Starbursts are like taffy. Okay.
Ah,
There you go. Well, they're like fruit version of it. But yeah.
that's very nice. Stop
There you
that. Good.
I did not know they were basically the same thing. Yeah, the more you know.
Yeah, we are educating the audience and ourselves.
Educational stream. Critch gets a big launch there, coming up the stairs. But he flies. point where it's not worth him taking the shortcut.
Yeah, he would have had to turn back and...
The shortcut is a very minor time save anyway. It doesn't really cut out much, and you have to do a couple of tight turns.
Yeah. I think if you get that good of a boost, it's pretty nice.
Yeah, I think it's just not worth taking the shortcut in that. We're stuck a little there.
Yeah.
It's going to make the race a little tighter, but he should still be fine. Yeah, he's still ahead, comfortably. Remembers to not reset. Good man. And goes to the finish line.
Perfection, thy name.
And whoops to 6-5. That's the last race of this level, I think.
Hello, drivers. Got a little
Yes,
secret
he
to
would have
this
done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do the two races together, Milhouse and Nelson.
I'll educate you a new one.
Hopefully gets a good FMJ.
Some road rage, Bart Simpson style.
Decent enough first hit for no e-brake boost. Now for the strat. Looks good, yep. Nicely done. And he's got him wedged in the corner, so he can back up as far as he wants. Which apparently isn't very far. Taking the risk. Bulmers internet, monkey ass. Strikes again.
I didn't do it.
Hasn't been so bad in recent times, but
You got it. Easy peasy.
hopefully that comes back on soon. In the meantime, we'll focus on Critch on set to kill. Oh, there we go. We've reset the stream. It appears to be back. Good rock moment. Oh no! Come on, come on, pull through.
Gets the vent.
Yep. No, no issues with that one. Oh, it's also going to be leading Frank to the observatory. No, he waits. Oh, hits an armored chuck into Frank for good measure.
Ah, he followed Frank. So Bulmers listening to a mission.
So yeah, he's going to do Duff Truck first as well. Ooh, Critch doesn't make a cycle, has to wait slightly.
Whoa, wicked. Gimme, gimme, gimme.
Critch is about 23 seconds behind his PB, so he's pretty much stayed consistently.
Yeah. He probably
that
has some
section.
time save still. 3
Yeah.
months ago, we're still in the days of Critch late game lol. So, see how Bulmers' Duff Truck goes. If we get any pixels. That's awkward, but you can still get the drops if he keeps them in here. It doesn't look likely though. He might be able to get the drops a bit more abnormal way.
For America's bad boy.
One more. Oh, the toll gets in the way a bit. There we go. Okay, he got them all by the taffy shop still at least. And now 6B for Critch. Gonna pick up the Canyon Arrow.
Attention cars. 10-year-old
Well, I'm pretty sure I got timed that
needs a
warping to
ride.
6-1 is faster. Well, I guess if Critch had an ESS maybe. Yeah, Critch had an ESS, no, it would be worth warping to 6-7 then.
Oh man, this sucks. Oh my goodness.
To get instant movement.
It was an accident. I'm okay. Hey, Snake.
Speaking of having an ESS, I assume Bulmers, yeah, Bulmers picks one up. Talks to Skinner. Oh, we've got destruction missions going on side by side.
Fine by me.
Hopefully Critch gets strat first time here. Oh, there's an itching scratchy truck not helping out. And Bulmers misses the first hit on the statue. Critch has to restart the mission.
He gave a strat.
Bulmers
Yes,
gets the
he
strat.
will.
And Critch should get the strat here. Or at least somewhat. All that traffic on might not help. He's slipping her to the side. Okay, no, he's done now. Well done by Critch. Second try round. Not bad at all.
I think 9 times out of 10 people will take a second try. Unless you're at the very top, you will take a second try.
Yeah. I mean, if you can't do it first try, you've got to take a second try. But...
Of course. I mean, you can take a third try if you...
Right. You know what I mean.
Yeah. You won't be too disheartened by getting a second try.
Not at all. Doesn't get a huge shot in the milkshake, but get something.
Dust eaters.
Gonna try and hit him here into the jazz hole. No, the traffic car says no. And actually, the traffic car's blocked. Critch, he's not going to be able to get the bacon strat or any sort of variant thereof. And this is turning into a bad milk truck now, because he's going to get past Snake, which is not what you want. Hopefully gets him pretty quickly. Oh, big hit there into that wall. Very good recovery by Critch.
I've seen some people go for Carpel for Homer for the second part of this mission.
Yeah. Some people do school bus and then Carbook for Homer. It kind of helps on both sections, but it's a bit slower to wall car switching.
And the crowd goes wild.
Bulmers has to reset in the log machine again. Should finish the mission at least.
Dad,
Which is on to 6-7, so this is the last cutscene skip coming up.
Bulmers has missed one today, Critch hasn't, so...
Correct.
Nice, it's almost like I've been paying attention for 2 hours.
Bulmers not going through ESS, not that he needs it, 309 coins. Critch only on 300 here actually.
mine. All
I guess it doesn't matter because you can get some coins in 7B. Oh, he's hit the ring!
no.
cheater.
He hit the ring of fire, now he's really got to get moving. I
I
figured
would
Critch
read that, yeah. Surely
he might be able to pull it off. I think Critch would normally go for both here, which would boost up his coins. Oh, the alien car got stuck on the Squidpot side. He's actually in the lead.
This is a disaster from both runners.
Yeah, he's going to approach up here. And, ooh, barely gets it.
It's time for some run.
Seemed a little too far right, but just spun a bit on his way back down. Bulmers hasn't done 6B.
Bulmers.
Does he even do the Ralph race?
He's in a race right now.
Oh, he's doing. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I thought it was in 7-1. No. Oh, did he miss this race earlier? Or did he just do it now?
Yeah, didn't he go for 6-4 first?
I can't remember. Yeah, he must have done 6-4 first and 6-5. I didn't realize this.
Yeah.
Okay, I missed that he hadn't done this. Okay. Or I missed that this was the race he was doing. Critch opting to pick up the gas station bend for no discernible reason. I'm sure Krusty Burger and neighbors would be better. Critch's stream is now the one buffering.
Or 20 coins, Pog.
And now Bulmers is buffering. Okay, moment of internet. See how it goes for Bulmers. That's a weird angle. I might be pushing a little more to the left. Gets him on the wall, which isn't perfect, but should work. As long as the traffic doesn't interfere. Gets us
We're in
up
our last
mix up.
20 minutes of a race now.
Ooh. So we are.
And we
Oh,
still
Critch
haven't
gets
had
a freebie.
we still haven't had the poll to decide who is the winner.
Okay, there we go. We've caught up on Critch's side now, I think.
Oh, just got the socks.
Damn socks. Oh, Bulmers takes huge damage there. He's gonna have to find out another plan. Get the. No, he's hit the pole! I think he was going for the wrench at the Krusty Burger. Oh, he's gonna take Carbook for Homer now. I guess that makes the most sense from here, actually. Gets a good
Looks
hit
like
there.
he got the strat. Kind of. Ace
Yeah,
strat.
this works. It's a strat.
Yeah.
Might not be optimal because he's going in the direction you want him to go, but it's better than him going way past Snake. Well, that was wild from Bulmers.
Pretty good.
Critch almost forgot to do Quickie Mart race. Okay, 6-7 to go for Bulmers. Definitely save some time back on Critch though. Do you know what Critch's timeout of part 2 was?
It was a 2:00:46.
Oh, okay. So they're gonna be about 3 minutes apart. Bulmers does successfully complete the jump there. And I think we'll go for boat jump because he didn't go for it in 6-6. Yeah, nicely done.
That was smooth.
On similar coins to Critch as well, I think, leaving the level.
Yeah, I believe Critch had about 400.
I think it was a little under. Yeah, a little over 3 minutes apart then if he gets the skip. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lucky 7s for Bulmers. Critch it's a hearse. Hopefully he gets that out of the way and doesn't do that in the autopsies.
So Bulmers is 3 minutes and a second behind.
Okay, that's recoverable out of bounds to come. It's not game over, it's just very unlikely.
It's good have his last to here and get him blow up his car.
That could happen. Definitely harder to do that here than in Hundo when you have the hover bike.
Oh, for
It's
sure.
about as tough as the wet paper bag. Probably
It's
hard,
still
probably tougher than that.
stronger than the rocket car still though.
Yeah. Yeah, it's actually got 2 health points. It's as strong as the hover car, for example.
I'm a lean, mean speed thingy.
Not much to talk about in this race, to be honest. Critch
Not
is
really.
handling it pretty well. Bulmers collects neighbours there. Mustn't have done Krusty Burger. He's gonna just finish up his coins elsewhere. I guess you can always get Krusty Burger in. No, you don't go that way. I mean, you can get the coin somewhere. There'll be options. The bonus mission is a likely candidate. No, you don't go that way anymore. Ah, he's gonna get that, then that will help him out.
I've seen people get the boxes on top of a roof in the bonus mission, which is
Yeah,
kind
but yeah, it used to be a good idea, but it's definitely slow these days. There was an option of getting, see, gas
Yes,
station
they-
vent in the Ralph race, school race, whatever.
There is a wasp by the. I know he's already done. Has he done a bonus mission?
No, not yet.
Then there is a wasp by the last
Yeah.
drop.
You can also get the Quickie Mart Wasp as a freebie, maybe.
Yeah.
Flaming tires though for Bulmers.
I have seen
yeah,
people
spare
fail
part
this
now.
mission before.
Harder than it is.
Yeah, it's definitely failable, especially if you miss this jump. I believe my 99/under PB misses this. Ooh, doesn't get the freebie. I think that's what he was going for.
He's
Was
only
hoping
5
for.
points short, so.
Oh yeah. The issue is once you're in the races, you can't actually collect any coins during them unless you hit a box or a vend or wasp.
But here, there's a coin.
Okay.
He can
Yeah,
accidentally
he'll have enough.
get points, yeah.
There's coins on this one. I'm just being careful because you don't want to get to the zombie car at the end, the guy at the end of the race, and have 499 coins.
Oh, for sure. Because very well for our polls, but
Yeah,
it is-
but he'll despawn.
Oh.
As soon as you look away, he goes, and then you have to walk back to 7-1. Critch is coming up to the school race now.
Okay.
So they're about a split apart, but it's a fairly long split.
Yeah, this is a long race.
This one and Fire Truck, probably the two longest in the game.
I don't get why the police house is one of the opponents when the other two are like just traffic cars. Yeah.
Well, for the first three Ralph races, sorry, it's different than Mud, isn't it? It's two traffic cars and the car for the next level, but there isn't a car for the next level, so they just take.
I'm pretty sure every level apart from this one has the next level's car.
In the Nelson races it does. In the Ralph race in Mud, you have the hover car.
Yes.
Yeah.
So technically you have two. This is where it's a little sneak peek of the next level.
Critch completes all his races and will purchase the zombie car. 56-hour penalty. Haha.
Haha.
Hey, you piece of cake. Cake.
Fast and contributed. What do you mean by contributed?
Contributed to the community.
Oh, contributed to his coins. Okay. Yes, 7-1 after Neighbours after 7-1 is faster in this category.
I didn't do it.
I remember when in ASM Neighbours was just a backup you get after 7-1 if you needed more coins. And like, hey, you can just get them in the mission and reset car and it's fast.
It's not even a backup nowadays. People just assume they're gonna get it.
Axe Hilbert needs some help. Why is he watching Shard drunk at 1 AM?
Because you've been drinking, it's 1 AM, and you've turned twitch.tv/Speed Simpsons on.
It's a very methodical answer. Critch going for 7-2 out of bounds. Will he get it? Looks... Yeah, a bit short. I couldn't tell. So that's a... Well, as long as he gets a good 7-3, it's not too bad. But if he starts to struggle with it, then it gives Bulmers a bit of a catch-up chance. You can pull him in at a range of just a missed 7-6.
Good night, Tilbert, and I hope you can recover and get a PB soon, because you know. Imagine being a second behind me.
I'm glad you.
It's crashing time.
And Critch lining up the 7-3.
Looks decent enough. Should get out on this one. As long as he doesn't get too caught on the cage. Never mind. Spoke too soon. Got too caught in the cage.
To be fair, you did predict it as it happened, so. He did slide the caveat.
Oh no, got just spun a bit too much and his back, it's not a wheel, whatever it's called, hovering device just slipped off the wall. This one looks a bit better, but again the cage is an issue. Yeah, drops down to get away from the cage. Yeah, he's out now.
Definitely an experience in out of bounds.
Could be worse.
It could be, but unfortunately I think this kills PB.
Possibly, but it doesn't kill the race. What's Bulmers doing here?
I know, his best possible time is 2:19.
Bulmers missed the checkpoint, I believe. That's why he went back weirdly. Oh no, Critch with the waist!
No!
Oh, he didn't get into the school properly. I don't know why he's bothering to drive back unless he's going to do it in bounds because the power plant's closed in. You can't just drive back in, Critch. Oh, wait, here's something he could do if he has the time. He can do this part. No, he's blown up the car. He could maybe in the 10 seconds kick the waist out of bounds and then pick it up out of bounds, but it was unlikely.
That might have been what he was going for. I don't know.
I guess it was definitely worth just restarting the mission though. Critch
Yeah.
caught awkwardly on the wall and drops again.
We did say this could be the decider.
If you consider the difference in their time is over a minute, Bulmers gets a good 7-3. He's maybe a minute behind. He's really caught up a lot with that.
Critch's best possible time is now a 2:20.
And counting.
And counting, yeah.
We can look at Critch's time at the end of this split actually. Bulmers won't be too far behind it if he's quick.
This is a...
Careful to the road. 2:14:24.
2:51 split.
That's 2 minutes of time. Actually, almost 2 minutes 20 if you consider he tried for 7-4 out of bounds. 7-2 out of bounds, sorry.
Yeah. At what point is inbounds faster?
For inbounds you can get sub 120, so. But if you're at the power plant, it's always faster to do the out of bounds strat because you're just, will be faster if you get it.
Okay.
His alien car almost got stuck, but Bulmers edged him through. Okay, so if Bulmers gets a good 7-3, he is within a minute. If he can get to Frank. Critch struggling a little on his parking here. Doesn't blow up his car. Backs up quite a way. It's like a decent bounce, but he's going into the cage as well. Has to drop down to avoid it. Feeling a little, but he's turned out the correct direction, and he's out. Okay, by my calculations, Bulmers is going to be about 45 seconds behind.
Critch throws this now.
Maybe a little more. Well, let's see how traffic treats him here. Bulmers does not blow up his car on the way in. And I think it's going to be about 48 seconds. Is that Greg or Bob for Critch? 16. Okay, 47 seconds behind his Bulmers. So he's definitely pulled this back a long way because of Critch's troubles there.
For sure.
And that's where is he? Oh, has he bobbed it? That's a lot of despawns. And there's still no sign of Bob. There he is. Oh my days, who is spamming Critch/Molman? Was that Axe?
What?
Oh, Smith is spamming someone.
That wasn't part of the deal.
Bad.
It's not. Oh no, Critch is a little.
Oh, that's another few seconds gone there. Smith messages to Critch, throwing him off.
We got to reset his car. That is one of the main reasons you go for Bob. It's because you can reset MMN via for correct level.
If you get the car on a good point, you don't even need to reset.
Of course, but one of the benefits compared to the
Critch hits a pixel. Oh.
Compared to the hearse and the it will respawn at the correct level, along with a witch broom. But
adding up, what will Bulmers get? Oh, he's got choice. Which one will he go for? Will he pick Greg or will he pick Bob? Hopefully this one is Greg. Critch gets jump zone. Can he get the yeet? If he gets it, it's comfortably. Oh, he doesn't have it. Oh, that's bad.
I called Bulmers Carrius earlier.
I
I'm
remember
pretty sure.
someone having issues with this in a race recently. I can't remember who.
Possessions are fleeting.
I
Oh,
believe
the alien cars missed him!
it was Greeny.
Okay. Bulmers not finding. Bulmers also has a bob. It seems there he is, way in the distance.
Yeah, because Greeny couldn't get back into his car after on one of her resets as well. Was it
Oh
not
yeah.
you, Greeny?
No, yeah, it was a recent race. Oh, Critch has. Yeah, Critch hasn't got it. Critch spawned back in, but now it's really close. In fact, I'd argue Bulmers is ahead. There's no two ways about it. Bulmers is now ahead.
Yeah. They're starting at the same time.
Critch was 3 minutes ahead going into 7-3, or at some point in. Leaving part 1, he was 2 minutes ahead, so.
Part 2.
Part 2, that's what I meant.
Though part 1 he was considerable amounts ahead because of cutscene skip.
Mistakes were made.
Critch just looks like he's bottling it here. He's making.
Oh, see how Bulmers does. Bulmers going for the reset. Critch again going for jump zone, but Bulmers is clearly ahead. Oh, the car get pushed out from underneath him. Does he have it this time?
Nothing lasts forever.
He does not, but his car's smoking. He's gonna restart the mission. Let's do this thing. Oh, Bulmers is still doing the resets. Critch is really struggling with this jump zone.
Bulmers
just needs to get this, and he clips the tree, but still makes it. Well, it's completely in Bulmers' hands.
Almost has stolen.
What a turnaround!
I don't think anybody expected this going into the final level of the game. It was not looking likely.
Critch was miles ahead. I bet Bulmers has the chat open, so he probably knows what's happening. But imagine if Bulmers didn't. Bulmers probably thought this was a lost cause if he didn't see chat.
I still don't think Bulmers will be happy about.
Oh no. They'd be happy to win, but maybe not the circumstances. I'd like to see you get a sub 10 Homer 2 in all tasks moment. Critch this time does seem to get it. Yep. Unless Bulmers blows up the waist. Touch wood, if he doesn't.
I
But
think
it ain't over till it's over.
that is very true.
I should have said that way later, and I could do that. It is now, it's 4, and the scoreline would be right and everything. Oh, that's not even the hot. Yeah, okay. Shouldn't have said it. I should have just saved it. I've ruined everything. Everyone forget I said that.
This is not even going to be a 420. Not even going to redeem it by getting a 420.
425. Disappointing. Jumps on top of Grandpa. Critch. Why? All that effort, Critch.
Where'd you get that?
This is just fallen away from him.
I'm a mean speed thingy.
Well, he can't critch it if he goes in bounds, you know.
It's 5 head.
That was an insult.
Silver linings and all of that.
My pet peeve. Never take me alive, I tell you. Never. Please don't tell anybody I
But
did this.
we're now at the end of the run, everybody, and it is getting late for you British folk out there. We will nice and smoothly take you to the end of our run. Here's Bulmers, he misses the cookbook, but he goes in for bean.
Somebody tell me what just happened.
That's it.
Bulmers is the winner.
Bulmers wins the Saga. 4-2.
Anchor S.
Wow, and it looked like Critch had tied. It looked like Critch was taking this to the Hundo game, but 20 minutes ago. Maybe
Yeah.
10.
Oh, did I do
But yeah, it was about 10 minutes ago, but it all started going wrong for Critch.
How did Critch slow that bad? We'll tell you later, but we'll tell you when you both get in here.
Oh,
It wasn't. It was 7-3 and 7-6.
Missing 7-2 put him into a bad spin as well.
Yeah, I mean, that's the risk you take when you go for 7-2.
Yeah.
You gotta
I
still
know-
be prepared to do 7-3.
Yeah. He didn't look 100% like he was prepared to do it.
Even then, just blowing up his waist outside the school, that's probably what broke him, I think.
Yeah, I think that tilted him.
I'll tear you a new corn shoot.
But that
But here we go. Oh, Bulmers, you're too early.
Oh,
Last 20 or so seconds.
Oh, the tension is high. Come on, Critch. Oh, he's hit and run.
it has hit and run.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I have seen a hearse smash into a boat, which then smashes the guy into a tree.
24-22. What an insane
That's
time.
2:24:28. What are you talking about?
I just.
This is terrible.
Embarrassed.
GG indeed.
GG. So was that all 7-6 or something?
A
I'm
mix.
drops, by the way.
A mix. Critch, can you explain that Homer 2?
No.
Do you know how far ahead you were, Critch? Get out of part 2?
How far?
3 minutes, 1 second.
Oh, well, there you go. Is what it is, you know.
You troops, you didn't want to do the Hondo race.
Yeah, sure.
Man, I mean, this missing 7-2, the 7-3, blowing up the waist at the school.
Yeah.
7-3. And then, were you trying for like the 7-4 strat? Were you gonna like try and kick the waist out of bounds?
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's what we thought. And then the 7-6 as well.
Yeah, just disappointing, you know. Like, there's a couple of times where it was just like, really, like I thought I was on the right level, and then my car got bodied about 3 times. So I had to reset 7-6 like 3 times.
And you jumped on top of Grandpa for some reason.
Yeah. No, I always, for some reason, I always jump after I start the mission because, like, you know, play it dangerously. But for some reason, it must have eaten my input.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't watching. I thought when I finished, I thought I'd lost. To be honest.
Yeah. Okay. We weren't, because we know you popped into chat. We weren't sure if you had it open the whole time.
No, I had it open in and out to like say the odd comment.
Okay. So, what were you saying when you missed the sleuthing drop the second time? What was you trying to put?
I said oops.
Oh,
But I
you
said
put
something above it by mistake, but then I corrected it. Did the other one go through?
You just said I'm Poe.
Did the other correction not go through? Oh,
I don't remember. I just remember you saying I'm Poe.
I said oops. I should have said oops under it. If I didn't, that was.
You might have said oops, I'm Poe. I don't know. But there was
No. I said I Poe, and that's a oops autocorrect.
Then the correction didn't go through.
Okay.
But yeah, that was
that
was just bad all round, wasn't it, Bulmers?
That was just me being stupid. That I think that and the race in Part 1 were mostly my fault. I thought I thought it went right through that drop in incriminating caffeine. I was
looking at
I went back and watched it, and it looked like you just missed the edge of a hitbox. I couldn't see fully because first person, but it looked like you were slightly just like at the edge of it.
My time out of Homer 1 was actually okay, and then
it was really close.
Even since when I missed that, even when I messed up that race, my run was still very PBable until sleuthing.
It was really close until that race. We were like back and forth. But like even then, it was like Bulmers, you just have like a big time loss. Then Critch would start making small mistakes. You'd get it back, and then you'd get a big time loss again and be miles behind.
Yeah. Did you see my 6B, or was
that was pretty impressive.
I didn't know what to do. I was just like, should I get the wrench around the crusty burger?
I think switching to CBFH was the right call because you were right by the phone booth.
Yeah, what I was going to do was I was going to go around the crusty burger and get that wrench, but I blew up the canyon.
Well, yeah, I mean, once you blew up the car, getting the total home was definitely right. Yeah, Critch, someone poses a good question. Those Steam notifications you were getting.
Yeah.
in Homer 2.
Yeah.
Sort it out.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Critch, one thing I wanted to ask was about your Bart 1 route.
Yeah. Let me have a look. Let's scroll up. Yeah.
You
What about it?
you went to Nelson Race, like you drove there from Vox.
Isn't that the fastest or something?
Yeah.
No, you're supposed to drive to Ralph Race, but
You
that
walk to
doesn't
2-4,
sound-
drive to the
that
Ralph
doesn't
Race.
sound slow at all. That
Yeah.
actually doesn't
Yeah,
sound
it didn't.
slow.
Yeah, it didn't sound super slow.
You're
It's probably a
supposed to
little slower,
sprint
but not
after
massively.
working 2.5.
Yeah.
That does sound faster. I don't know.
But I think just the drive from the end of Vox to the Nelson Race is pretty longer than the other things. No? Oh, so is Hundo still happening? That's what the people want to know.
I don't know. Like not now because I
Yeah.
like not anytime soon because I have some stuff to do in life. But yeah.
We'll put that down as a soft maybe.
Yeah.
We won't include it as part of like
Yeah.
the 7 series. It'll be like a one-off. Like I'll probably start like running Hondo again at some point, and because I've got some catching up. Like my PB's only 3:37, so got to catch up the Bulmers a little bit.
Yeah, I mean I haven't ran Hundo since June either. I think I'm putting my old copy in before I do Hundo because I know my game is just gonna crash with that stupid glitch that happens when you leave your game up for too long. So
yeah.
Also,
All right,
maybe you saw my thing in the Nelson race in Apu that I went the other way.
Yes.
I did that on purpose. I didn't know there was a checkpoint there. I was like, I just want to go this way for a change. Why does no one ever go this way? Then I found out pretty quickly.
Yeah, so if that's everything from the two of you, unless the chat has anything else to say.
No, thank you for commentating, Lampton. Thank you for commentating, Oxygen, and thank you for restreaming Roll Man.
Thanks for this series, everyone, and thanks to those pre-stream videos.
Yeah, I want to say a big thank you personally to Mole Man. Like,
a lot of work.
Yes, a lot of work. Like, thank you for like the pre-rolls and stuff. It's like been amazing. Like, you are like top restreamer, #1 restreamer in the community.
Everybody give a round of applause for Mole Man.
Everyone give like a big GG to Mole Man. Very well done.
Thanks, Axie, Lampton, and Spruce, because you were the three who commentated the. I don't think there's anyone else. If there is, I'm sorry.
I think Spruce and Axe did too, and me and Axe did.
Thank you, Spruce, as well, for commentating. I really appreciate you commentating this series of races.
And Duck Bob for restreaming the first one.
Yeah, Duck Bob as well.
So the next match is between Bamford and Spruce in 100%. And that'll be in about 19.5 hours.
Yep.
I know there are commentator slots free if anybody wants to take them.
If my D&D gets cancelled, I will.
What do you mean for the chat? What do you mean for the chat? What's your main character?
Oh, right now I'm playing a sorcerer in my Saturday game.
Ooh, very nice.
And I'm currently a hunter in my quest, but
Bard for life, baby.
That's fair.
All right. Cheers, everyone. Thank you. And we'll see you next time.
Well, next time.
Yeah.
Bye.
Come on, run while there's still time. The guard still holds the road, but it's only a matter of time before they're overwhelmed. God's blood? You don't know, do you? Deidre overran Critch last night. There were glowing portals outside the walls, gates to oblivion itself. There was a huge creature, something out of a nightmare. I'm getting out of here before it's too late. They'll be here any minute, I'm telling you! Run while you can!
I've looked everywhere. Perhaps she's still in Kvatch in a basement, hiding?
Angry with us? I don't know. What could we have done to deserve this?
Hope is gone. The Imperial line is dead. The Covenant is broken. The enemy has won. Leave me alone. Stand back, civilian. This is no place for you. Get back to the encampment at once. We lost the damn city. That's what happened!
There was a huge creature, something out of a nightmare.
Find him and close shut the jaws of oblivion.